T-shirt tent is right here. Bank is right there. Here's parking vests. This is face painting and balloon twisting. Starbucks has their own tent that goes right there. Hi, Grace. My name is Nick Emeigh. I am the Director of Outreach and Development for NAMI Bucks County, Pennsylvania, which is the event that we're having today. That goes at the raffle table. That goes at the stage. I love that it's windy. The event is called the Stride for Mental Health Awareness. It's an event that is aimed at ending the stigma surrounding mental health conditions. Today, we're here to raise the funds that are necessary to provide all of our no-cost programs. About 100 support groups a month, education programs, a helpline, a warm line. And we get, 1,000 people together to walk in memory of those we've lost to suicide who couldn't find recovery, and then in honor of people who have found recovery, like me. Putting this at the registration table. Who is parking? Where is Debbie? And the sponsor board is gonna go like right here. It's windy. I was up until 2 a.m. I closed registration at 2 a.m. and we have 1,015 people registered to walk with us today.
But I want to say I'm a depression survivor. Like cancer patients can say I'm a cancer survivor.
Same.
You know?
I'm a trauma survivor. I survived all the stuff I thought I wouldn't. Yeah. Everything. Yeah. It was all trauma.
Oh yeah.
It's not about what's wrong with you. It's about what happened to you.
Exactly.
But we're here.
Yes, there is the light.
I work really hard because I should have died 3 times. I shouldn't be here. I had 3 suicide attempts. And I struggled so badly for so long that I don't feel like I really lived. So, now I'm living. This is my life. This is my purpose. NAMI is the National Alliance on Mental Illness. I think a lot of what I bring to NAMI is from my own lived experience. It wasn't quite so easy for me growing up. I was a heavier set kid, and so I got bullied for my weight, and people used to tease me about being gay and everything. But that started an eating disorder for me. Frida, do you need a cash box? So when it stops raining, because there is a when, if we can move back. It's not like, it was this, terrible upbringing. It was just feelings are difficult. And in my family, feelings were difficult, and you did it alone. And so by the time I got to college, I had a really deep-seated eating disorder, and I had started to have, breaks with reality. You're on your phone. Do you have the hourly weather? Can you look at it while I go over this with Gabe, please?
It's gonna come and go, Nick. The showers.
It is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'm very good at improvising.
When I came home, I sat down with my mom and told her that I was pretty sure I didn't want to live anymore, and she screamed and cried and told me that, I needed to go to the doctor. And the family doctor put me on 2 medications, and she said one will get you up and out of bed and one will get you out of the door, but one was also addictive. And so I that's how the addiction started. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't control any of this, but it doesn't matter how smart you are or how much money you have. It matters that life happens to everybody. The 2 $5 donation boxes go at the food trucks on their little ledges. I'll never forget how bad it was for me after my mom died. I lived in active addiction for years just because I didn't think I would live, and I didn't care if I lived. My dad died and he was young. Both my parents were 55, and so I had saved up pills for just in case this happened, and I came home and was about to finish the process of ending my life, and my sister figured out what I was gonna do. So that was my 4th or 5th time in the hospital. And what I knew, though, was that some people on that unit wouldn't be able to tell their stories, but that I probably could. So it was kind of then that it all came together, and a friend of mine said I should tell my story for NAMI, and that's what it is, and that's the story ends with where I am now, and that I'm still here, and that I get to do everything that I do now, which is wild. I think things are good.
We're gonna have a good day today.
NAMI Man was just a costume in a closet, and I thought there is no way I'm gonna put that on. And I did. And all of a sudden, NAMI Man had a voice and a personality. I gave him like a whole, me. I gave him me. Little kids really like NAMI Man, and they have to ask, like, what kind of a superhero are you? So we have to talk about mental health, which is awesome. We went to an inpatient behavioral health facility. I visited first with the younger kids. Walked in, I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I sat with them and I told them, you know, a little bit of my story, and that I was in that hospital as well at one point for my own mental health. And I told them that I am a superhero because I got help for my mental health, and I survived all the things I thought I wouldn't. And I told them that they're superheroes too because they're getting the help that they need. And they wanted to be NAMI Man too, and it's the coolest thing. It really is. It's the coolest thing. There needs to be this kind of stuff with mental health. There needs to be storylines to it. It almost killed me, and so I don't want anyone else to die from mental illness or suicide or addiction because they're afraid to talk about it. And that's, I think, under it all, the goofiness and everything, like, that's what NAMI Man's for. It evolved into me, NAMI Man, visiting schools and declaring schools stigma-free. I've told my story in every school in Bucks County, some in Philadelphia and some in Montgomery County. I let them know that you might not need this now, but I want you to remember, I usually say, remember my hair or whatever I'm wearing. Remember that if you ever come to a place in your journey where you feel like you can't go on.
I personally want to thank you all for being here. NAMI Man over here is so grateful for all of you that are here and making a difference. NAMI Man! With your help, we present the NAMI Bucks County Strive for Mental Health Awareness on World Mental Health Day. There is help, there is hope, and until there is a cure, there is NAMI.
I think he just gives people hope. People open up, they want to talk to him, they want to take their picture with him, and the kids just open up, they're delighted.
I don't know what I would do without the work, honestly. I don't know how long I would have lived. I don't know how long I would have lived after I got out of the hospital. I am pretty sure, I don't know what I would have done. I don't want my whole person to just be about work, but I don't really think I would have lived very long if I didn't have some place to put all this. And I don't know, a community. But then, you know, as I like healed a little bit and like got my bearings and got out of the recovery house, I thought, well, we could improve this community a little bit. And that made me feel good, and it gave me a reason to wake up in the morning. I spend a lot of time working, like a lot of time working, because I want NAMI to be everything that I would have needed it to be when I was looking for it. I'd never ever take days off. I have trouble taking days off, but tomorrow I'm going to. I am 39, and I spent a good 30 years being totally ashamed of myself in every possible way. The way that I look, the way I talk, my mental health, everything. And every time I tell my story, I get to take it back. I feel a little less ashamed every time I tell it. And it's mine. It's my story.